Each other, I mean, and yourselves, of course. And just do that. That's maybe my other little homework. Number one, you remember? Keep a list of 10 things you say to yourself for like 2 or 3 days, and then go and look why you're saying these things to yourself, and if that's even really accurate. Question everything. And then number two, do an accurate self-assessment. This is not even scratching the surface, because what I really do with people is I don't go into NLP, I don't even go into hypnosis, I go way the hell deeper than that, and I combine these things, cognitive behavioral therapy and all that, with a process that's completely bypassing the logical, rational mind. And I haven't seen any NLP that can do that. Even though I've worked with some of the best, I haven't seen them go down to that level. They can prop somebody up for a few days or weeks, but it's still, it may point you in the right direction, so then you realize, oh wow, I have choice. I can go out there, I can work on my self-esteem, but the actual work is going to take you a little while, because it took you probably decades to bring it down, or at least years. It's going to take you maybe months to bring it back up, maybe years. But that's the only way you can do it. And if you have that, if you strive for that, there's good books out there. There's really good stuff out there. There's really good people. Most therapy sucks. Most psychologists and psychiatrists sucks. But that doesn't mean there isn't good ways to do that. But if you work on the one thing, everything you do is ultimately trying to get that feeling of self-esteem. Everything you do, every outer game, every successful woman is geared toward that feeling. Why not go for it straight? Go for it directly. Like the Gordian knot, rather than trying to unravel all this shit, go straight for that feeling. How do you know you have it? You'll know. Go straight for that feeling of self-esteem and work on catching yourself whenever you're trying to put you down or you're trying to make it dependent on external factors. That was 5 minutes, right? All of it? I felt like I talked for 5 minutes compared to what the subject matter does. All right. Any, do I do a sales pitch? Well, actually, okay. Q&A, yes, exactly. Any questions about that? Anything you'd like to know? Okay, you were first there, sir.
Is there any books you recommend to get more into this, the deep self-esteem changing?
There's 2 books that I like more than any others. One is the one I before mentioned, a book by Nathaniel Branden, The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. And the number 2 is written by a couple of guys. One is a PhD. They called, I forget the first name, it's Fanning, 2 N's, Fanning McKay. And it's called Self-Esteem Tools for Recovery or something like that. I think that's the name of it. Those 2 books are incredible. Unfortunately, they're still on the logical level. They don't go, once you combine that though, with the real deep trance work, and I'm not talking about a little, you're great and la 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 la. Once you combine it, you can probably get 10 times the effect out of this than you could get from the books alone. That's kind of like what I do, and that's probably my sales pitch. You were next. Oh, same question? Okay. You were third? Unless I overlooked somebody over there. Okay.
Well, my question was about find your core talent. And
core talent.
Yes, and then you had the self-assessment.
Again, there's 2 really great books. One is called, there's a trilogy of management books that I really recommend. They're called Clifton Buckingham. There's actually a Clifton Strength Finder by the Gallup organization. That book is called Discover Your Strengths Now, or Now Discover Your Strength, one of the 2. And it's by Clifton Buckingham. Mr. Clifton is dead. He's no longer with us, but he devised a test that you can get online, and there's a code in the book that if you do it, it'll list core talents. And the book to me is more important than the actual test, because it'll give you 34 things that you never thought, most of them you probably never thought could be core talents. And it flies in the face of books like Psycho-Cybernetics. As good as that guy is, it flies in the face of the Talent Code, which to me is one of the worst books ever written, and a very dangerous book in my humble opinion, because it'll lead you down the path of thinking, I can be anything. I'll pick it from a menu of a shopping list of ego desires, and then I'll push myself to get there. That's the wrong way. We're going the other way. Clifton Buckingham, Discover Your Strengths Now. You'll find it if you Google it. That's a really good way to get there. The other great books, really, that I recommend more than anyone, The Original Life Coach. The term was coined for her is Martha Beck. She's an editor for Oprah magazine, but she goes well beyond some of the stuff you see on Oprah. She's really great. And the book that I like the best is called Finding Your Own North Star and Steering by Starlight. You can get those on Audible. I listen to shit because I drive a lot. And those are incredible books. If you work through that stuff, you won't need me. No, I shouldn't say that. Bad marketing. Anyway, no, you do need more than that. But it's a really good start. And if you want to find out, I haven't given any workshops in the US for about 4 years simply because I was so damn busy working in Germany where I do about 6 or 8, 10 major workshops a year. And you know, I got to spend more time in the US, so I'll be a lot more in there. Florida and Los Angeles. Miami and Los Angeles are the two places that I hang out. And the website is being renewed. There's new stuff on there if you want to go on there. magicmail.com with a CK. It has nothing to do with that black magic Crowley shit. I'm using it as opposed to stage magic, illusionism. It's a form of magic. To me means you're taking responsibility. You're not taking the path of the mundane, of the muggles, as they call it in Harry Potter land. And you're saying, look, you know, I have powers, because we all do, even the muggles. The muggles are only muggles because they believe they are. They may not go like this, but even Harry Potter had to learn all this stuff. And magic, with a CK, is to me a higher form of consciousness, self-empowerment, you taking. It has nothing to do with ego or I'm whatever. It has to do with yes, we can. I know, we're all tired of that, but essentially it's, yes, we can, yes, you can. And that's what magic is. So it's magic, male, with a CK, male as opposed to female, magicmail.com. And there you'll find more stuff on this stuff. All right? Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you.